slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Pacquiao continues to embrace road work, often running with a large group, feeding off their energy while maintaining a disciplined and consistent routine with his team.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, up, 5, 6. I'm watching you guys. Up. Okay, you Carlo. Let's go.
Away from me, right? Help me out here.
Up.
Woo! I know.
Up, we're young. 26. Forever young. 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Up.
According to his trainer, Pacquiao works like a machine, constantly surprising everyone in the gym with his endless energy, strict discipline, and relentless training intensity.
Working hard. He ran an hour. He did a whole.
Been with him for 22 years.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds to this, he's got to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
He's a machine.
yeah.
What kind of machine is he? What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll call the running back shorter, faster. But you know, he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and then we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy.
Chris Algieri praises Pacquiao as a truly unique fighter, saying no one else competes like him. He describes Manny as special and even calls him the toughest opponent he has ever faced, placing him among boxing's all-time greats.
What's the most difficult thing to adjust to or get used to with Pacquiao in the ring?
I mean, nobody fights like him. He's very difficult to prepare for. It took Marquez 4 fights to figure him out. You know, and Marquez is one of the fastest thinkers in the game, and he's just such a difficult guy to zone in on. I always felt like just as I was getting my crosshairs on him, he would change his rhythm. He's a very rhythmic fighter. He uses broken rhythm very, very well, and yeah, adjustments on the fly, which is what I think all the best fighters in the world do. All the top guys I fought made vast adjustments along the way. So yeah, Manny's he's special, as is Floyd.
His power, where did it rank among the fighters that you faced?
Not the hardest, but also very hard. You know, Keith Thurman famously said he's got bricks for hands. It's very true. So you have bricks for hands plus fast hands, plus punches you don't see, makes him a very dangerous puncher. But he wouldn't say he was the hardest. Ruslan hit, I believe, way harder. He was crunching power. But in terms of a guy with fast hands who has hard hands, but also punches from angles that are hard to see, very, very.
Pacquiao himself says returning to training camp has reignited his energy, adding that his passion for boxing is still alive and his journey in the sport is far from finished.
Excited and feeling like I'm young.
Do you feel you have something to prove in this fight, Manny? I know you've accomplished so much, but do you feel you personally, you want to show something to the world or prove something?
Oh yeah, it's a challenge that they might think that oh, Manny's career is over and he's old like that. So something wrong that I need to prove it, and I'm not done yet. And
why do you feel that way? Because you've achieved so much, you've done everything, you're a Hall of Famer. Where is that coming from, the need to want to show people, like, no, I'm not done yet? Like, well, why can't you just be like, nah, I can do whatever I want, I've done everything?
You know, I can easily fight a easy opponent or non-boxers. I can easily pick a easy to win, but I pick the best because I want to add more in my legacy of accomplishment.
He also makes it clear that he's more motivated than ever, not interested in easy fights or quick paydays, but focused on real challenges that can further build his legacy.
In talking with your team, they've told me that they've seen you more hungry, more driven, more focused. Why not fight a YouTuber? Why not take an easy fight, you know? Like at 42, you're taking on arguably either the best or a 1A or 1B welterweight in the world. Why not go fight a Logan Paul, a Jake Paul, and make a lot of money and not have a hard fight?
I mean, the question is, what's that for in your legacy, in my legacy? No, I want to fight the best so that can be added to my...
Ronnie Shields believes fans shouldn't be shocked if Manny Pacquiao manages to defeat Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a rematch. He points to Pacquiao's explosive speed and relentless pressure as key weapons that could create serious problems inside the ring.
Are fighting again. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's two legends / two old men who are fighting each other. You know, they haven't been very active. It's a big money grab. I'm gonna say it like this: I don't hate it, right? Because the division is actually moving. It's not like they're fighting for a title and keeping guys out of the way. They're fighting each other. They both make a lot of money, and it's going to bring so much nostalgia for both of their careers in the build-up. For those 2 months where we're leading up to Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, all we're going to do is watch and talk about their fights. And I love that. I love that idea because I think they're two stalwarts in our sport. And in terms of them fighting each other, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to put on a barn-burning performance, especially when they're damn near 50. But I don't know. I'm not super mad at it. I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
While recognizing Mayweather's elite defense and ring intelligence, Shields emphasizes that everything will come down to strategy and execution on fight night. He believes that if Pacquiao applies the right game plan and keeps constant pressure, he has what it takes to make the fight extremely competitive and possibly even secure the win.
A fight for both guys, you know, and look, it's hard to pick a winner for me on that fight because, you know, Pacquiao is a slick, fast, you know, strong.
Shields also makes it clear that age shouldn't be seen as the deciding factor. According to him, determination, experience, and hunger to win matter far more. He highlights Pacquiao's mindset and drive as major strengths that keep him dangerous, regardless of age. At the same time, he admits the fight is very difficult to predict, as both fighters have the ability to come out on top.
He's a pressure fighter, and I mean, man, that's gonna be explosive. It's all, you know, and I guess whoever had the best game plan, I think.
Meanwhile, Chris Algieri believes the rematch could become an even bigger spectacle than their first historic encounter. With both legends returning, he expects massive global attention. However, he still leans toward Mayweather, pointing to his defensive mastery, ring IQ, and ability to capitalize on mistakes, qualities that have defined his undefeated career. While he respects Pacquiao's aggression and heart, he sees Mayweather's style as a difficult puzzle to solve once again.
I would say younger is always better. You know, I mean, you know, experience is probably the best thing. But, you know, the determination, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. And, I mean, you know, look, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, it really is. It's, you know, it's going to be a great fight and a tough fight. And I definitely want to.
Reports suggest that a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao could become one of the biggest boxing events of 2026, generating enormous financial returns. With speculation of massive payouts, the fight's global appeal continues to grow, especially with plans for a high-profile venue like the Sphere and potential streaming through platforms like Netflix. Despite the business side, both fighters remain focused on performance, knowing that delivering in the ring is what truly drives excitement and cements their legacy.
Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in a real fight in September. Mayweather's putting his 50-0 on the line on Netflix. How big is that, and who wins?
I think it's a big fight. It might actually be a better fight than the first one. And I famously went on record and said that Manny Pacquiao's style was no good for Floyd. I mean, Manny Pacquiao would not be able to beat Floyd because the styles just didn't match up. And it was right after I fought him where I said that, because I could just see where there were spots where Floyd, his fundamental skills, his boxing style, his ability to control space and pace would have given Manny a lot of trouble. And sure enough, when they fought, they did. But how much is left of both of these guys? We saw Manny in the Barrios fight. Very impressive that he went 12. But again, he had a guy in Barrios who didn't step on it. You know, he let Manny dictate and fight for portions of the round. And Floyd's been pretty active. He's been fighting exhibitions over the last couple of years. Not 10-rounders, not with really dangerous opponents, but I feel like they're probably in a pretty similar area right now in terms of their momentum. But yeah, I don't know, man. It might be actually a little more entertaining than the first fight. It might be a little more action.
Paulie Malignaggi believes there's a lot of uncertainty heading into this fight. He points out that it's been years since Floyd Mayweather Jr. last competed in a real professional bout back in 2017. Because of that long layoff in his current age, Malignaggi says it's difficult to know what version of Mayweather will show up. Ring rust could be a factor, and that unpredictability makes this matchup even more intriguing against a still-driven Manny Pacquiao.
Why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening. Netflix is involved. Netflix has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback there was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring, put people to sleep.
On the other hand, Joe Rogan believes Mayweather still looks sharp and capable of performing at a high level. From what he's seen, Floyd hasn't lost the fundamentals that made him great. His timing, reflexes, and defensive skills built over decades still appear to be intact, which continues to separate him from most fighters.
He's got left at 49. We haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by Mayweather. He hasn't been active recently. 49, we'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
Paulie, appreciate your time, man. You're doing great work over at Pro Boxing.
We're a growing company, man. Looking forward to keep growing it.
Appreciate you, brother.
Rogan also highlights Mayweather's disciplined lifestyle as a major reason for his longevity. He explains that Floyd stays in shape year-round, avoids unhealthy habits, and maintains strict training routines. That level of discipline helps preserve his speed, reflexes, and defensive instincts even at this stage of his life. While age affects everyone, Rogan believes Mayweather's commitment to his body and preparation keeps him competitive and extremely difficult to beat.
His mental was just too far ahead of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Well, the one fight between guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
He be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys
even though he's
Barrios,
46. Yeah, right.
I think he would.
He would light Barrios up.
Yeah.
The rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao is shaping up to be one of the most talked about events in boxing history, reigniting a legendary rivalry more than a decade after their first clash. With reports of a major global stage and massive streaming reach, the hype continues to grow. Both fighters are training intensely, and despite their age, excitement is building worldwide. With Mayweather's defensive brilliance and Pacquiao's relentless aggression at the center of it all, this fight promises drama, high stakes, and another opportunity for both legends to strengthen their legacy.
There in the first place. Because if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, and I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate where you want to have a great career, look at that.
Meanwhile, Chris Algieri believes the rematch could become an even bigger spectacle than their first historic encounter. With both legends returning, he expects massive global attention. However, he still leans toward Mayweather, pointing to his defensive mastery, ring IQ, and ability to capitalize on mistakes, qualities that have defined his undefeated career. While he respects Pacquiao's aggression and heart, he sees Mayweather's style as a difficult puzzle to solve once again.
Netflix, of course, is very much into eventizing these, wherever they put on, whether it's boxing or tennis. And so far, they've done Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They just did they just did Canelo against Crawford. And obviously, a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao, even at this stage, would classify as a big event for Netflix. And I think is a real possibility this is going to happen. Mayweather's now 46, I believe, and Pacquiao's around the same age. But look, this was the biggest fight in boxing history when it happens, and I think all these years later, a rematch, if it happens, especially after the way Pacquiao looked in July against Barrios. There would be serious.
As the anticipation builds, one thing is certain: when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. step into the ring, it's never just another fight. Boxing glove. This is legacy, pride, and history colliding once again. Years may have passed, but the rivalry, the questions, and the hunger to prove greatness are still alive. Will Pacquiao finally rewrite the story, or will Mayweather once again show why he's undefeated? Collision: one fight, two legends, and everything on the line. Backhand index pointing down. Drop your prediction below, because this is the moment boxing fans have been waiting for. Fire boxing glove.